Kings of Leon released their sixth album, Mechanical Bull, nearly 14 years. No, that's a lie. 11 years ago. It was
Wow.
Oh, that
2000.
felt gross
Fucking
for a
hell.
second then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How'd you
Great
do that?
start. I don't know. Um, and here at Falls HQ, we believe this is the start of the downfall of
Oh
Kings of Leon.
yes.
I'm not gonna lie to everyone. We've been putting off doing this rank for quite some time. But retrospectively, the album might not be that bad.
Interesting thing to say.
Hmm.
Yes, that's my thoughts. And
Hmm.
I'm joined by my two fellow brethren, as I often am. And they're about to give you their thoughts too, in
As
the form
well.
of this rank.
Maybe.
So, Super Soaker,
Hmm.
which I think was the first single from this album, as well as the opener.
I'd have to agree with you on that
I
statement.
think it is. Pretty sure it is. It's all right, isn't it?
It's okay, yeah. It's not bad. Cracking riff on guitar. I remember when it came out and wanting to learn it straight away. Um, and it's just pretty. I mean, it's pretty bog standard, isn't it, as a song, I suppose, structurally,
Yeah.
but gets the job done. Doesn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. It feels very it's not bad Kings of Leon. It does feel quite formulaic Kings of Leon. It's got all the what's the word I'm looking for? All the kind of main elements that you'd expect in a Kings of Leon song in one way or another. But it is
You
good.
could say that they followed the formula.
Formulaic. um, their own formula, yeah. But
Have you
going on,
follow
follow.
Follow Will.
the formula? Is that not what you were getting at, Cal?
No, it was a joke because he was saying that it had all the
Oh.
elements, and he literally just said it was formulaic.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So I
was
was
trying
just
to.
repeating.
I meant formulaic in the sense of just a
I know what you
generic
meant.
song,
Yeah.
and
I thought there
also
was multiple
basically you're
layers.
right, formulaic in terms of what Kings of Leon do as well. Yeah.
Well,
Great, glad we
it's
got
interesting.
there. But it is a good tune. It's a good summer tune. You know,
Yeah,
it's a
definitely.
nice one to be blasting sat in the garden for sure.
Now this time of year,
And it's a
I'm getting there.
decent opener to the album as well.
Opener.
Yanni,
When was the
Oh,
last
Yanni,
time you used a Super
shut
Soaker?
up. Too long. Too long ago.
Yeah.
I'd
I
love
say
a
we
Super
have
Soaker.
a Falls HQ Super Soaker sesh
Yeah.
Right.
Get the
that
white
doesn't involve
t-shirts
the
out.
song.
I'm not wearing white t-shirts. No
Oh,
chance.
I'm not doing it.
I know that's what you
No
want. Callum.
t-shirts.
Oh, do you remember water balloons?
No, mate. What are they?
Oh, brilliant.
I think for this album, this is
2
a
to 4.
comfortable 2 to 4.
Easy.
Your thoughts are just itching to get out.
I think that's fair enough, guys. I think I agree.
Wow, there's no arguments there. There's a
There isn't.
following it up with the song "Rock City," which arguably is one of the worst.
Yeah, an ode to Nottingham.
Shut up, Callum. That's
I wonder if they've actually ever played Rock City.
Probably.
Well, I'll leave you with that.
Yeah, it's not a great song, is it?
See, I really like Rock City.
That is mental, mate.
I think.
You all right?
I think so. I never listened to this album properly when it came out. Wasn't interested in it. You know, after Come Around Sundown, this was not what I wanted. So I never really tried. But there were a couple of songs that would come on here and there that I was like, oh, I quite like this one. Back down this one, and Rock City was one of them. So that's basically the whole reason why I like it. Probably is that in terms of the context of this album, I like it the most because it's the one I've actually heard. But I think it's a fun song. It's good. You know, Caleb's voice sounds good. He's got a great like drawl throughout.
Does
I
it?
don't think
I
it.
don't
Re-
think
I
it does.
don't
I
know.
like it.
Not at all.
It feels raw.
No.
It feels
feels like he's
sleazy
really
and
Struggling.
stretching. Yeah.
Yeah. Feels like I could have done with another take after a hot tea or something to warm up them vocal cords.
I think it really shows off his like drawl really well. To be honest, I don't need it more polished than that. I say it's a fun tune.
This is a very skippable song for me. I put it in 8 to 10.
I think I'd probably put it 5 to 7 for now, but it's got likelihood that it's going to go down.
Christ almighty. Okay, we'll go 5 to 7 then. Because I'm clearly not going to argue any higher, am I?
You know,
Don't matter. A bit
You
of a
do.
pathetic attempt at trying to like reclaim,
Brawl.
maybe, or just any sort of grit.
I don't think it's a pathetic attempt. I think they do it quite well. Little voice break for you there, boys. Actually, when I listened to this album again in preparation of doing this rank, I was surprised by how much I enjoyed listening to this song, and how it sounds really good.
It
Production
does.
on it is really good. The guitar sounds fucking gnarly, bruh. I like it. I put it in 2 to 4 on this album, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. My pathetic comment was based on like earlier Kings of Leon, but I mean, yeah, it's all right. I don't hate it, but it's not. I don't know. I feel like it could have been done a lot better, and it has.
Oh, they've done this so much better before. But
Yeah,
in
Hmm.
terms of this album, like,
I think on this album it stands out because it's the kind of most different. But yeah, it's not like it's a fine attempt of what they're going for. I don't think it's a good attempt. I think that's the kind of key thing. Is it's not. It's
I think that's
pretty
more.
basic.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty basic.
Mm.
It doesn't really.
I'd say
stand out.
probably 5 to 7, and I kind of already want to put Rock City down.
Well, we don't need to just yet. So
No, I'm not saying that.
let's just don't break my heart just yet. 5 to
You're
7.
All right,
Right.
Billy Ray.
Beautiful
Um,
War up next.
I think this is potentially one of the better ones. Well, it's definitely one of the better ones, in my opinion. But again, it's been done better a lot by the very same band.
That's true.
Which does knock it down. I remember when I was listening to this album at the time, this was probably my favorite because, as we all know here,
You are a Kim. Is that not
no,
where you're going? Sorry.
it was
Sorry,
not, but
shouldn't have jumped in.
valid.
I thought,
No,
I
valid.
thought it was going there.
Yeah, completely
should be more
valid.
clear, Callum.
Yeah. But no, I like songs like Arizona and Cold Desert, and this is trying to do that, not to the same lasting effect, but it's emotional. The video adds weight to the emotion.
Can't remember the video,
Um,
actually.
Some guy beats up his brother and goes to jail,
Wow.
and yeah, it's
Heavy
pretty dark,
stuff.
bro. It's pretty heavy. I do like it, but it's also quite boring.
Yes, that
Well-
is the ultimate problem.
Would it have been better as the last song on the album?
That's
No.
also the next thing, is why is it placed here?
Yeah.
Straight after the heaviest song, and also then going into the second heaviest song probably on the album. It's just such a random place to put it.
Well, Kings, I don't know if they are, but even with the split screen and 100,000 people, they're still trying to do this type of song. So it just feels, and I mean, there's a few, Wait For Me coming up. And a few of the songs later on are all this type of song. Maybe not as emotional, but they're trying to hark on that.
Yeah, but
that
it's also like the
feeling.
longest one on the album. It does feel like it sort of builds itself up and then ends, and it feels like it should be the end of the album after the song.
Maybe. I don't know.
would've-
I do like the song. So
It's not the
I'd-
worst. I'd probably put it 5 to 7.
wow. I think we're gonna have a lot in 5 to 7 this this album.
Yeah, I'd say this is 5 to 7, probably. Yeah, it's a very nice song. It does feel strange at this part of the album, and it's also still not. I think it's kind of the problem with this album, isn't it? Is it's all a bit not quite as good as it has been. Like I said at the beginning, Cal, it's the beginning of the slope down.
Yep.
The cracks are showing.
Cracks do be showing. 5 to 7, it'll go for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Temple. Super Soaker 2.0. in my opinion. They kind of went for the same vibe for the singles and pretty much achieved that.
There was so many
Um,
singles for this album, by the way. I
Mm.
was looking this up. Ridiculous.
A
I think
lot.
like 6 singles or something. Stupid
Really?
amount.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was looking at a track list and like most of them had the hyperlink to another Wikipedia page.
Christ.
Like there's a big chunk of like 5 or 6 in the middle that are all singles.
I know Super Soaker, Beautiful War, and Temple.
Yeah. Super Soaker,
Wait
Wait
for
for
Me,
Me, Temple, Beautiful Wall, Don't
Family
Matter, Family Tree.
Wow.
Most of the first half.
Wow.
So there.
I think this is a perfectly good song again. I'd kind of do skip this though. I very rarely come back to this album as a full, and I've enjoyed it while listening to it. But I don't tend to ever put it on in isolation.
I
Yeah,
think I
it's got-
prefer. Oh, sorry, go on then.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, yeah, I think for this one the verses are just a bit like nothing. The choruses are, quite sing alongy, I suppose, and nice, and it's got a bridge which sounds, a bit like strokesy or something. But otherwise, just a bit forgetful, really. Forgettable, forgetful. Can
I
something be
prefer this
forgetful?
to Super Soaker.
You prefer Super Soaker?
No, I prefer this to Super Soaker. But the only problem with this song is that I feel like there's one too many choruses. Chorusi.
Mm.
But I have a better time with this one than I do Super Soaker. It may be just because I've heard Super Soaker to a ridiculous degree.
Maybe. I like the final chorus comes back in nicely after the bridge. So that is a nice time.
Yeah, and he changes the melody slightly of how he sings it as well, which
It
makes
does.
it better.
I don't know. I wouldn't be against the 2 to 4, but I don't prefer this to Super Soaker. I don't think. But I'm also not that massive on Super Soaker, so that's not really a glowing indictment.
Bit mad for this album, can you tell? I'd say 2 to 4 for the obvious reasons of what I just stated previously.
I would say. I mean, I'm just taking Roxy out of the equation for me. I prefer this to Beautiful War, but I think I prefer Don't Matter to this. So I think we're all in completely different spots, really, aren't we? Where this should be. But let's go 2 to 4. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't massively like them much more. It's all pretty. It's all pretty middling.
Next up is Wait for Me, which is one of the high points off the album for me.
I agree.
It's funny. Sorry, Jan.
You little
It's funny.
bastard.
I thought there was a break.
This may be number 1 for me.
Wow.
Wow, boy. For me, I never really was a big fan of it as a single because it was never as good as the other Kings of Leon stuff. But within the it's funny reframing it as part of the album. I'm thinking like today, like, oh, I need to rank this because it probably is the best song on the album. But that still doesn't, or one of the better songs. I actually don't think it is the best, but it's it feels strange to say that, knowing that I still don't really love it.
I think it's definitely 2 to 4 with potential to rise. I think. No, I don't think this would be out of place on any of the other Kings of Leon albums. It wouldn't be the best song on them albums, but I think this is one of the only ones that could probably stand up to them.
Yeah,
If that makes any sense. This would definitely fit on Come Around Sundown, and we'd all be having a fun time.
Yeah. No, I definitely think it's one of the better ones. It's just still.
Yeah.
Okay, so in 2 to 4 it goes for now then.
Okay, 2 to 4.
Next up, Family Tree. This one either annoys me massively, or I quite like it.
Right.
and I don't know.
We were speaking about this in the group chat the other week.
Do we?
Yeah. Well, me and Liam were anyway.
Was it not Rock City we were talking about? Because I feel exactly the same about this one.
No, I think it was definitely
Maybe
this. It's fun, but it's fucking shit. And I don't like
they
it.
bring a top hats and stuff, and the bass is really cool the way it all works together.
Yeah,
No,
I'd
don't like
definitely
it.
prefer this to anything in 5 to 7.
What?
So move Rock City down, I'd say.
That is crazy.
It is a fun song, and all the parts do work really well, as Liam stated there. Especially that chorus, that bam 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 bam. That guitar riff is.
And then you've got
On the
like
bass.
the last like chunk of the song where all the instruments go out and they're all singing together. It just feels like a good time.
This would fit on Come Around Sundown.
Yeah, for sure.
This song.
I feel like I'm at like, I know it sounds cliche because the song's called Family Tree, but I feel like I'm at like a family gathering, like a barbecue or like a hoedown, and everyone's having a good time. Do you know what I mean? It feels like you're part of the party.
That wasn't stereotypical at all, was it?
How often do you find yourself at hoedowns, mate?
Yeehaw.
Oh,
Um,
what you'd expect.
I don't like it, and I think it's sacrilege to say this could fit on Come Around Sundown. I understand what you mean stylistically, but quality-wise, no.
I think this is number one.
You message.
Shut
You
up.
think this is number one?
I think it's 11, so put it in 5 to 7.
2 to 4.
Ah.
2 to 4.
No.
This current
No.
list now, 2 to 4.
Behave.
I'd put this over any of the ones in 2 to 4. I would. No one, no overtakers? Jan?
The
No.
more the song's going on, the higher I'm wanting to put it on.
It's more interesting than
Yeah,
any
it
of
is.
those.
It does more, doesn't it?
It does.
Well.
More fun to listen to.
Every time we record, I lose more.
Oh.
sanity.
I would definitely
Over
say it's
Super-
more interesting than both Super Soaker and Temple. Maybe Wait For Me takes the cake a little bit.
Yeah, Wait For Me is still my favourite, so I can't say it does better than that. But I think I enjoy this more than Super Soaker.
Okay, so 2 to 4 for now.
No. 5
No,
to
we're locked in.
No.
Now. We're locked in.
I
Jan?
think it's 8 to 10.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hate
locked
this
in.
song.
I'm so locked in. Bro.
We're locked in.
That's not how
Yeah,
democracy
you narrow
works.
it aligned. Doesn't matter.
All right, Donald. Fucking hell. Put it in 5 to 7.
Oh, why is this wrong? No, it's in 2 to 4. It can go down at a later date.
That is
Don't get your dicks in a twist.
honest to God.
Come on, it's all right. We can do this together. Keep going. The end is in sight.
Comeback Story is the next song. Criminally robbed of an Ivor Novello award with the chorus lyrics, as Yanni pointed out
You're
before.
gonna rob that from me, are you?
Yeah, well, I did just say that, as Yanni pointed out before. Do you care to tell the viewers what the lyrics are?
Yeah, I'll try and put it in as monotonous a voice as I did when I was saying it to you before. I actually can't find what they are. I walk a mile in your shoes, and now I'm a mile away, and I've got your shoes.
What more do you need
I
from
read
that?
the I read the Genius
Wow.
annotation for this because I just wanted to know a bit more. And apparently he had said in an interview that something that his dad used to say or something. It was, like it's just a dad joke of like, if you ever want to say something about someone, walk a mile in their shoes, which is where the saying should end. And then he said, because you're a mile away and you've got the shoes. However, the joke is kind of lost here. It's not quite as ha-ha,
No.
is it?
No, not funny, haha.
Not funny.
I quite
ha-ha.
like the song. But again, it's very, very mid.
Yeah,
Do I like the song or do I not like the album? Well, I think I like the album, so I'm not sure.
Wow, that's a real realization you've just made there.
No, because when I've listened to it, I've enjoyed it, but
It's like, do I like
But then
this
I've
or hate
al-
everything else?
I've also then listened to obviously the Good Kings Leon albums today, and I've thought I'm actually having a good time now. So I don't know.
It's weird. If the lyrics weren't so shit and unforgivable, I'd probably enjoy it more.
I don't think
I
so.
think well now Liam's explained the story. I think they are forgivable.
I don't think the lyrics are actually that bad. I think the song itself is boring.
I like the music. It's nice.
Yeah, but it's boring though, isn't it?
I think it's nice. That's a good word to say.
Nice.
Yanni.
Okay.
Alright,
Pleasant.
it's a very good-
Pleasant
yeah.
enough. That good old phrase. It's pleasant.
Right,
enough.
I put this in 5 to 7, and I'm
Oh,
just.
fuck off.
Can I just state Rock City needs to get the fuck down?
Yeah, put
Rock City is
down.
better than this song.
No,
No, it's not.
no, it's
Why
not.
do you both hate fun?
Well, I fuck it. Let's not get into that.
Rock City's great.
I
it's
cannot.
I
it's
can't
not.
believe you're both being like
not. Oh
this
well,
to
you're
them.
gonna have to do it, aren't you? So
You
maybe
gonna
not.
put it down then, or what?
Well, this goes an 8 to 10 with it.
No.
We've
Oh, well,
got
unless Carl says it does.
we've got 3 songs
Suppose.
left. So,
Correct.
is this better or worse than Don't Matter and Beautiful War?
I prefer it. I think. Like I say, the music really does it for me. Don't know why. It just does.
Callum, what do you think compared to Don't
There's
Matter and Beautiful War?
the strings in the final chorus are
yeah.
very, very nice.
On the slide guitar.
Mm.
Yeah, but Beautiful War is so much nicer.
No. I disagree.
It definitely is. Beautiful War is way nicer.
I think I prefer Beautiful War, but I don't know if that's nostalgia and being more familiar with it.
But it is just
Whereas
better.
I am not familiar with any song, so it's perfect for me to say.
It's
this
so
is
much better.
more fitting.
No, but I can only talk from my.
Listen to these lyrics. I say love don't mean nothing unless there's nothing worth fighting for. It's a beautiful war. That's so much better than I walk a mile in my shoes. In someone's shoes. And I've got
And
their
now I'm a mile
shoes.
away.
And now I've walked quite a bit and I've got that someone's shoes and here I am a mile away. Do you know what I mean? That's basically what's going on there. Beautiful war is
Yeah.
categorically
Wet
better
though,
than
innit?
Guys.
It's just wet. You know what I mean?
No, I want Beautiful War higher,
And also don't
but
matter.
definitely I want.
Don't matter
Rock
is
But
City
better
Liam,
than
higher.
Come
the
Back
thing is
Story.
though, Rock City needs to move down regardless.
is.
That's the thing that needs
You
to
haven't
happen.
moved
So
it.
just do it.
No, it just seems to have stopped working. I have moved it. Why is that?
Tiermaker.net disagrees.
Why is that not working?
Oh my god.
Okay.
There we go.
Don't know what happened there.
That's so much better.
No, yeah, Rock City's already down. I must say, Comeback Story. I must say it. It's not as good as Don't Matter and Beautiful War, for sure.
Let's keep it in there for now.
Yeah, because the next one is Tonight, and this has been playing in the background while we've been having this discussion, and I think this is better than all those songs that are in Fadstone.
This one is the most Come Around Sundown, stylistically.
Yes, especially that.
This is
break,
very much
that
like
mid-late
the
bit,
Face,
whatever.
the Immortals type vibe,
Mm.
which is very nice, very fun. A song I do forget about quite a lot, though.
Because
So-
when do you ever get this far? You know what I mean?
Correct. I'd probably put this 5 to 7. No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
See,
I
Probably
would.
maybe 2 to 4.
This is better than all the ones in 5 to 7.
See, the reason I was saying before is I think Comeback Story should just be here because everything is either below or above it at that point. But it's definitely
What fucking logic.
an 8 to 10. Do you know what I mean? It's definitely an 8 to 10. Because even if these are both worse, they're there, and if they're not, they're above it. So if we agree that Don't Matter and Beautiful War are better than Comeback Story,
I mean, Tonight is definitely better than Family Tree, but we'll move.
that's a good point.
It is.
You know?
But you know what? The last part of this album I didn't realise, but I actually quite like. I'm listening to these
Yeah.
songs now and I'm like, you know what? These songs are good. Anyway, coming back again, slaps.
Does.
I feel like a good point was just made though about Tonight should be higher.
Yeah, it should. I think Family Tree should be 11, and then
Right.
I
Tonight
think Super Soaker should be moved down out of all those ones in 2 to 4.
I'd put Temple before Super
I'd put
Soaker.
Temple before Super Soaker.
Well, do that then. Now where are we?
Is that right?
Okay,
Is that more?
I'll do
accurate?
for now because one of those is going to be moved up in
This
it.
feels.
So
This
yeah,
feels
yeah.
correct.
Well,
I'm not happy with Family Tree still being in 2
Oh,
to 4.
Callum.
how we get it? Fucking hell, broken record or what?
But it's not. This isn't democracy.
You're right.
It's ridiculous. It's fucking tyranny.
Coming back again though,
Slaps.
it does slap.
This is good, isn't
does
it?
It
slap.
fucking slaps.
Yeah.
This might be my favourite now. I'm
God,
listening
why
to
have
it.
I
in my
never
life.
listened to this song? I've genuinely don't think I've ever heard this song before today. Other half, I've not paid any attention to it because it's
That was
actually
silly of you.
because it does slap.
It does.
I really like this song, guys.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually really good.
I'm saying it like this because it's really surprising me.
Yeah,
I was really anticipating this one being bottom because, like Liam, no, not based on knowing the song, just based on not knowing the name of it. I know this song.
I don't know the name of any song.
But I was just thinking this will be just an easy one, like just a filler one that we could just easily put in 11.
You
But the
wish.
actual song is very good.
Number one.
It's not number one. It's high, but it's not the
Right,
best.
before
Number
we
one.
continue, what is number one?
This.
Tonight.
This. It's coming back again. Isn't it
Carl,
though?
did you say tonight?
I think it might be.
Oh, why has it got to be on these two songs? The only thing with tonight is like that drum beat is very Kings of Leon, and feels like a 100 other
Without
songs.
Kings of Leon.
Do you know what I mean? Boom, 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 name the song. Do you know what I mean when I do that?
Tonight.
Tonight.
by Kings of Leon.
Well done, guys. That was good. Tag team there. No,
I
I
like
don't.
it.
I think Come Back Again's better than Tonight.
You don't, or you
no,
do?
I do think Come Back Again's
Oh, I'm
better
so
than
glad I'm on this podcast. I fought my
Tonight.
life.
You can leave if you want. I just don't know if it is still the best song on this album. No, it is, isn't it?
It is though. It is though.
How?
Right, we've also forgotten about On the Chin,
Yeah,
which is a nice.
yeah.
It's a nice 5 to 7.
Is it though?
It's very nice, but the weakest of the closers we've encountered so far.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
This one?
usually it's the best song on the album.
Yeah,
I
think
know we've been saying
historically
this for
they've
most of the songs on
predominantly
this
been-
album. This one feels very much like it could be on Come Around Sundown. And I do mean it. It really does.
Yeah, you are right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
Take
you.
on the chin. Okay.
Right, so I think we should put Rock City at 11,
Yes, please.
It's,
and then Family Tree in 8 to 10.
right.
Carl,
Coming
what
back
did you
again.
actually say it was? 8 to
8
10?
to 10,
Okay, and we both said it was 2 to 4, didn't we?
which is
so
wild.
by the powers of that be, it should go on 5 to 7 because that's how we do it. We need to stop being
What should? What are we talking about?
tyrants. A family tree.
That's fine.
So easy. So easy after all that.
You're absolute arseholes, the pair of you. Stop trying to put it at the top of 5 to 7 to be a dickhead.
So, on the chin, I feel like I'm not saying 2 to 4, but it's.
you're
I'm
putting
putting it
it in 2 to
here.
4.
I'm putting it there for a
Put it
second
there.
because we need to compare it to what's above and what's below. Yeah.
Super Soaker could be brought down here quite easily.
Is On the Chin better than Don't Matter, Beautiful War, Family? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Is it?
The only one
Is it?
I'd advocate for it not being better than is Beautiful War.
Yeah, I feel like I prefer.
But
Beautiful
I'm
War.
also, I do find that boring.
I prefer
And
this
I'm
to
enjoying-
Beautiful War.
Yeah, but I'm enjoying listening to it now, but it's because it's new to me. It's not new, but like it's
Same.
more.
As someone who's
It's less
listened to this
familiar.
album multiple times, this is better than Beautiful War. I get really bored with Beautiful War.
I do think this one kind of feels a bit more genuine. The feels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's a good way to put it, to be fair.
Fair play, Carl.
Fair play.
Fair play, mate.
Mm.
Spot on that. So, Wait for Me.
I don't like Comeback Story being an 8 to 10.
It's one of the weakest songs on the album.
It is, yeah.
So that's that. Super Soaker down.
Hmm.
Family Tree down.
No. I think it's
Temple.
going to be out of like the faster ones, isn't it, really, that we're going to move down at this point. I presume.
I-
Honestly, I wouldn't be that bothered about any of them going down apart from Beautiful War. To be quite frank.
Okay. But it is Yanni, not Frank.
Doesn't make any sense.
There's no sense. I'm being frank.
To be quite frank. Yeah, I'm very stuck between
Yeah.
Temple, Don't Matter, and Beautiful War to go down.
You've been an advocate for Beautiful War this whole time.
Yeah, I know, but like 2 of them need to go down.
God, like a
So-
deferring bloody Tory
No,
politician
I'm
you
not
are.
saying No,
Self-preservation.
listen, I'm not saying I want them all to go down. I'm saying I'd like them all to stay where they are. But they can't. 2 of them need to go down.
Okay, that makes
Don't
sense.
you
the way it works.
fucking
I
ever
apologise.
dare compare to a Tory. Oh, my blood is boiling. It's just a surprising top 4, that, isn't it? I did not
yeah.
expect that top
Yeah.
4 at all.
I would put down Beautiful War.
I'd put down Temple.
Yeah, I do like Temple, but it does feel very simple at the same time. It's a pretty simple song that's done well. But, we're really splitting hairs here, so I think Temple should go down.
Do it then. Do it, bro.
And then between Don't Matter and Beautiful War, again, I
We're
think
just
the
completely
same thing
ruling
about-
out Family Tree.
Yes.
The shittest song on this album.
It's definitely not the shittest
It's
song.
Absolutely not. I think I have the same feelings about Don't Matter as I did with Temple. As it's
Too
good and
simple.
enjoyable, but it's still just very simple.
So Don't Matter is so much more simple than Temple. So I can see
Yeah.
why
I
that
think-
would be an argument for that being moved down.
Yeah. Don't Matter, I guess, is maybe. I mean, it's a very different song, but it's equally as enjoyable as Temple. But yeah, that's the argument. It's the simplicity, really. So there's
Okay.
not much else to go on here, is there?
Mm. Fair
No.
enough,
Did you
yeah.
both
So,
say
yeah.
Beautiful War? Or, no, Callum, you want to keep Beautiful War? Don't
No.
you?
I would have probably had Don't Matter in 8 to 10 to begin with, to be quite honest. So
Oh, okay. I do love the chorus in Beautiful War. I think it's fantastic. So, as the man with the mouse,
Yeah, you are kind of in control of it.
this is what we're doing, and that's what we've done, and that's it. Wow, take a look at that. What do you think about that? That to me, I would have come into this thinking it was the other way around. No, Rock City #1.
I can't
That
believe
does
you like
pain
Rock City.
me. Oh, just listen to it. It's a good
Jeez.
song.
No,
Go
it's
back to
shit.
Rock City. That's what she said.
No, it's so bad. It really is a surprise to me that those top ones are there without listening to them. But having listened to them as we've been going through, it's no surprise at all.
I just didn't know they existed until today. Honestly, I knew.
I
they
would
were
like to
there,
put
I
it
just
out
didn't-
there that my number 1 is still Tonight, but I can get on board with coming back again.
I don't remember you saying anything about Tonight, mate.
It's the most Come Around Sundown that actually feels like it deserves to be on there.
But what does it deserve to be on this album, though? Because we're doing this album.
Well, it's one of the better ones, and I think it's the best one. So doesn't really. I don't understand your question.
I think, unfortunately, we got a bit burnt out arguing about Comeback Story, and we were so excited to talk about Coming Back Again that we just skipped over tonight. But we're locked in now, so yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with the fact it's in 2 to 4.
No, I would definitely be arguing that for coming back again to be number 1, so because it just is the best.
I agree.
Thanks for
Okay.
watching this rank of Mechanical Bull by Kings of Leon. If you're watching this, then our review should be
No,
out.
No.
Should
no.
be out
It
soon.
will be out soon.
For the latest album. Can we please have fun? We're gonna say no. No, we can't. But we'd like to. We really would.
No, I'm gonna
Like,
put,
subscribe,
won't.
ding a bell, comment if you think that Callum's mentioned Family Tree one too many times. And love.
Let me know where to find my backbone as well, please.
See
See you later.
au revoir.